So, Mr. Rosalie, were you aware that your injunction expires April 7th?
Yes, I am aware of it.
And that's, according to my math, about 10 days from now?
Correct.
And you filed a motion to terminate your injunction 10 days early?
Yes, I'm looking to have it dissolved.
Okay, it's just curious to me why you would go through all that trouble when it's going to expire naturally in 10 days.
Well, we have three kids. Okay. I haven't committed any type of domestic violence. The injunction should have never been granted, and we have three kids in common that haven't seen me in almost a year now. Every day is just another scar, and these kids of ours are just without their father.
Okay. All right, so we have about 10 minutes. Mr. Scott, call your first witness.
John, may I give a brief opening, Judge?
No, call your first witness. It's a motion. Just call a witness.
Call Melanie Stowler, who is, Veronica, you'll have to call Melanie Stowler.
Yeah, I'll go get her.
Thank you.
He's in the...
Please, sorry.
Yeah, it's the girl that did the text messages. Judge Cohen, I'm going to object to the witness. I have not been informed of any witnesses.
Okay. It's a motion. It's not a trial. Ma'am, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. State your name and spell your last name.
Yes, my name is Melanie, and my last name is Stallard, and it is spelled Stallard.
All right, Mr. Scott, you can inquire.
Thank you. Ms. Stowler, are you aware of a YouTube video that was posted regarding Mr. Rosali?
Yes.
Did you view that YouTube video?
Several times, yes.
Is there anything that Mr. Rosali, first of all, what was that video depicting?
It was a very long 2-hour video, and basically it was Charles trying to bully, in my opinion, by threatening the cops to let him go into the home to kick Veronica out of the home and to get the children. He mentioned twice in the video, about a 1-hour mark, that he was actually not going to listen to what the cops were saying, that he had an injunction, he was not allowed, to be around Veronica, and that he was just going to go into the house anyway, and they were just going to have to arrest him, and that he was going to have to fight it from there.
Okay, and where did this video take place?
Around the corner, it seemed, at the pool area from where she lives.
Okay, did Mr. Rosali make any threats toward Judge Lede in this video?
Oh yeah, he called him he called him an asshole and a scumbag.
And did he threaten to take the children in violation?
Can you hear her testimony?
Yes, and he actually, on top of that, said that once he does have access to his kids, that he will be done with this shit. And once Veronica gets his kids, Veronica is out of the picture, he will be done with this shit, is what he said.
When was the last time you saw that video online on YouTube?
2 days ago.
Are you aware that that video is no longer available on YouTube?
Yes.
Did you try to access it and view it?
Yes.
And during the term of the injunction, and I'll refer to docket 62, notice of filing exhibits, there was an exhibit A, which includes several text messages. Do you recall viewing or reviewing that exhibit?
Yes, sir.
Objection, that's hearsay, Judge.
Okay. And I see the date of April 19th, 2020. Are these...
Objection, Judge, that's hearsay. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Judge. I just want to object to that. This is hearsay.
Okay. If I'm speaking, you can't speak, Mr. Rose.
I apologize.
Okay. All this falls under best evidence rule. You can't get any of this in through this witness.
It's a text message that she had with
Objection, it's hearsay.
Hold on.
These are text messages that she had between herself and Mr. Rosali, whereby Mr. Rosali is attempting to contact the petitioner in violation of the injunction.
Okay, so it would not be best evidence since she's a party to the action. However, she can't authenticate his text messages to her.
between herself and Mr. Rosali? I believe she
Correct.
can.
She cannot authenticate his text messages to her.
But he actually said that to me directly.
Hang on.
This time.
Okay. Let me ask you. Okay, so we'll ignore the exhibits, Judge. Miss Stallard, have you had any electronic or personal communication with Mr. Rosali
Yes.
during the time of the injunction?
Yes.
Did Mr. Rosali attempt to get you to contact Miss Konechny?
Yes. Even saying that he would go above and beyond and get a phone to have her contact him.
Your Honor, I have no further witnesses and no further questions for this witness.
Do you have other witnesses?
Just Ms. Konechny, Your Honor, and I respectfully, Your Honor, in order for me to give a full presentation of the history of this case, and also I was going to introduce evidence of Mr. Rosali's perjury with regard to his continued possession of firearms in violation of the court order. This issue was presented to Judge Leday. There's a clear perjury with regard to his...
Objection, Judge. I testified on this matter.
To Judge Leday. This is very important, Your Honor, and I'm concerned that I might not have enough time to properly present this to Your Honor.
Well, I mean, I understand you want to present a history, but the bottom line is that there was a hearing, there was an injunction issued. The judge decided that a year would be the appropriate amount of time. And at this hearing, if you want that extended, you have to show that there's a reasonable fear of imminent harm going into the future.
Thank you, Judge.
He has abided by the injunction. I mean, there's been no violations according to the court file.
Exactly.
Well, Your Honor, my concern is this. Subsequent to that final hearing, in a hearing with Judge Leday on July 14th, about several months after the injunction, there was a colloquy with Mr. Rosali and Judge Leday regarding his continued possession of firearms. At that hearing,
Judge, her claims are insufficient. The petitioner, he never provided any substantial evidence proving that I possess any guns. Can we please move on? This has already been argued.
All right, Mr. Rosali, let me just hear the argument. Okay.
It has no relevance, Judge. There are no guns.
At this hearing, Judge Leday specifically ordered Mr. Rosali to file an affidavit detailing how he disposed of the 3 firearms that were subject of discussions at the original hearing. He filed that affidavit, and he said in that affidavit that he had struck up a conversation with an unknown patron of an unnamed cafe in Miami on February 19th, 2020, and that he sold his firearms to that patron in person for $1,400 cash. This is contrary to his sworn testimony to Judge Leday at the April 7th domestic violence hearing, where he testified that he gave the
objection, Judge. Leday already deferred this whole matter to the prosecutor's office, and he hasn't done that. He's trying to bring up some kind of criminal charges in this case. This is the wrong venue for that.
That he gave his firearms to a friend that was sold online on eBay, something like that. So he clearly, without question, has perjured himself by giving an affidavit.
Again, this has already been argued, and Judge Leday has deferred this matter.
Judge Leday did not defer this matter.
Yes, the hearing did clearly state Judge Leday deferred you to the criminal court.
You guys both have to stop. There's a recording. Only one voice can be picked up on the recording. Mr.
Forgive me,
Rosali.
Judge. I just get very emotional about this. Sorry.
Okay, you continue to speak over Mr. Scott. You continue to speak over me. You're not helping yourself in this hearing. You're hurting yourself.
Forgive me.
You need to have a little self-control, and you would do a lot better in court.
Thank you, Judge.
If you're okay, I'm just giving you some advice.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so take a deep breath and relax.
Okay.
So during the domestic violence trial, Judge Leday...
I'm not extending an injunction because you think he lied about the guns.
Very well, Judge.
That issue was dealt back in July. We're almost in April. He's had this injunction for a year.
Yeah, it's fine.
Your Honor, as late as November of 2020, Judge Leday entered an order in the paternity case stating that, consistent with the April 7th ruling in the companion domestic violence case, father shall have no contact with the children until further order of the court. Judge Ledet is no longer a judge on this case because Charles Rosali filed a lawsuit against Judge Ledet, forcing him to recuse himself. Judge Ledet was at his wit's end with Mr. Rosali throughout this entire case and all court proceedings. Mr. Rosali has filed document after document that call into question his mental stability. These documents I provided to Your Honor in an email the other day.
No relevance.
These documents go back as far as requesting writs of habeas corpus based upon the Judiciary Act of 1789. He continues to do this. My client will testify that she walked out of her house recently and found a drone circling over her head about 10 feet, and that she knows of her own personal knowledge that Mr. Rosali owns a drone. I'm going to ask Your Honor to take an adverse inference on the destruction of the YouTube video under the spoliation rule. Mrs. Konechny will testify.
Judge, we have not contact. There's no way she would know what I own.
She will testify that she reviewed that video online as recently as yesterday, and that as soon as I sent the link to Your Honor by email on the 26th, 2 days ago, Mr. Rosali took that video and labeled it private so that Your Honor could not see it. Ms. Stowler will just testify as to what was on that video. Ms. Konechny will testify as to what's on that video. Mr. Rosali is unstable. He continues to possess firearms. He's committed perjury to the court.
Objection. He is not a psychiatrist.
And Ms. Konechny will testify briefly before we conclude this hearing that she continues to have a reasonable fear of becoming a domestic.
Well, you better call her as a witness, because I'm going to rule soon.
I call her on Konechny.
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Swear or affirm to tell the truth.
So I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Scott.
Ms. Konechny, did you see the YouTube video that Mr. Rosali posted?
Yes, I did.
In that video, did you hear Mr. Rosali make threats against you?
Yes, I did.
In that video, did you hear him make threats against Judge Ledet?
Yes, I did.
Did he make threats against the police officers?
Yes, he did.
Did he threaten to take the children in violation of the injunction?
Objection, Your Honor. There were
Yes,
no
he did.
direct threats.
When was the last time you saw that video?
2 days ago.
Is that video available on YouTube now?
No, it's not. He took it up. He took it down.
Do you know Mr. Rosali to have ever possessed or owned drones?
Yes, he has. He's had 2 in the past.
Have you recently seen a drone over your property?
Yes, last weekend I stepped outside to go and water my plants, and about 7 feet in the air there was a drone hovering over my house. When I ran inside to get my phone, the drone had sped off and took off.
Have you received any text messages?
That's an obvious lie. The drone was 7 feet. It would be lower than the house.
Yes,
I've muted it.
Send through it was a what was it called? A thing that where you sell like offer up, and he did say, "Why are you selling the kids' toys?"
Are you in fear of becoming a victim of domestic violence in the future at the hands of Mr. Rosali?
Yes, I am. I have been a battered woman for many years. I see cars driving here every day and every night, stopping. Every day I go outside, I have to look over my shoulder because in a previous, with Judge Ledet, his cousin stated that he had hired someone to kill me for $3,000.
You can't testify as to what someone else told you.
Okay.
Are you asking the court to extend the injunction for another year?
Yes, I am afraid that something's going to happen to me and I will not be able to raise my children.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Rosali, what do you want to tell me?
It's clear that they're just saying things that have no relevance to domestic violence. I'm sure you're aware of that, Judge. She's stating things about drones being 7 feet in the air when the house itself is 12 feet high. I mean, it's an obvious lie.
I have a video, Mr. Rosalie.
And
I have a video
besides the
of
fact,
drone.
Judge Cohen, I don't own any drones. The drones that she's referring to are the ones that I bought years ago for my son. Years ago for my son. I believe that he doesn't even have them anymore. I myself own no drones.
Your injunction is scheduled to expire on April 7th. We're just going to leave it that way. It's going to expire on
Thank you,
April
Judge.
7th. I'm not going to terminate it early, and I'm not going to extend it. I'm just going to let it be the natural. That doesn't mean that she cannot file a new one against you if you do anything, you understand?
Of course, Judge Cohen. It's going to be the same way as it was for the past year because I haven't done anything to her at all. There's been no
Your
injunction.
Honor,
There's been
may I
nothing.
speak, please?
No, I've ruled. I gotta move. I have a trial at 10
Thank you,
o'clock.
Judge. Thank you, Judge.
You also have a hearing at 11, you know
I'll
that,
see you
so-
then. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah! She was fucking pissed, dude. Yeah! Woo!
All right, we have at 10 o'clock, PCE
Yeah!
622.
That's it for her.
Susanna
Fuck her!
Alicia
Fucking bitch!
Malinowski,
Yeah!
David Gregory Malinowski. I see we have David Malinowski.
I'm gonna call you on a regular phone, buddy.
Susanna Malinowski.
Let me call you on a regular phone. I'm too excited to talk on this. Hold on.